Okay, all posts are made. Everything's set up, and it is time for some Shining Force. Heard there were furries here. Fewer than you would expect, but more than you'd think, based on other RPGs of the time, I suspect. Still, there are less furries in the Shining Force than I imagined there would be. I wish they would give Chris back her nose. Chris had a snoot, and she doesn't now, and it's a constant source of frustration to me when I look at her. Give it back. Put that thing back on her. Anyway, hello. It's time for more Shining Force. It depends on how you define furry. Are centaurs furry? If lizard people are furry, then centaurs are furry. Because, technically they're hairy. But nobody wants to hear that. Horses have hair, they don't have fur. So, technically no horse is a furry. And I don't think anybody's ready for that conversation. Particularly not you, Uma Muma Muzi Bee fans or whatever. There's a handful of humans, elves, and dwarves, but you think the centaurs, dragons, and birdmans outnumber. But yeah, I don't know. Horses have... Horse people are adamant that horses have hair, not fur. And who am I to argue with the horse fanatics? I've ridden a horse in the past, but I wasn't really paying attention to what it was covered with because I was too busy throwing up. It turns out that horses give me extreme motion sickness. So, I don't know. What would be amusing to me is a centaur where, it is really obviously just hair. Hair on the horse part, hair on the guy part. It's the same hair. That would really amuse me. And also kind of creep me out. Then again, that's kind of what we have with Vankir and that fucking mustache of his. So... I don't know. Centaurs are a mystery. I don't know what centaurs are about.
Ice is frozen water.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I will get a drink, and we will... Centaurs are frozen horses. This is a new angle on things that I hadn't previously... Okay, sure. Anyway, we're going over here. I'm gonna actually put my status bar back on the screen. And you know what? I've got the wrong game advertised. Hold on. You know, you could give me every advantage in the world. Every advantage in the world could go to me. And I would still be kind of a lazy piece of shit who does stuff like this. So, there you go. Bring this down, and let's actually get the game up and going. Let's get the game up and going. Let's get the game captured. Thank you. That text is up just a tiny bit too high. Good night. There we go. Okay. Now we're actually ready to play a video game here on the video game channel of Video Gaming. We are in Chapter 7, which I think is out of 8 or possibly 9. Either way, we are nearing the end of this. And that means that it's time to do things like equip the lightsaber. It's a saber of light. And nobody can equip it except the main hero. I really expected to hit the end of the horse. There we go. Inventory is full. Alright, we're gonna have to, it's the ogre slaying knife. It's a +9 against ogres. Can I give this, is this any good for anyone else? What do you mean Vampire can't equip it? Oh, yeah, you can, okay. Yeah, Vampire can equip this. Inventory is full. How about guns? Guns? That would be worse for you. Well, you know what? Guns, you equip this anyway. We're gonna spend a little while getting stuff equipped up. Alright, remove this. Is the Chrome Lance or the Ogre Slayer better? The Ogre Slayer is slightly better. Effective against giants. That's good. Then here, give this to Blue, who is not up here. Way down here. Give this to Blue. Okay. I want Dunce to hand the halberd. The Vankir. Vankar. Okay. Looking at the dragon face art, so cute. Yeah. That's a boy, actually. Remove this. Equip the halberd. Blue. Blue, have some wine. You're old enough now. Armor arrow. Okay, we have to give that to somebody. We have to give that to Diane. This is a massive... Okay, Diane! You have to clean out your inventory now. It's gonna be about 45 minutes before we get to any battles tonight, folks. At least. You forget Yogurt. Is Yogurt furry? Yogurt is like a weird imp sent here to torture and manipulate us. Alright, armor arrow on Diane. Let's give that a whirl. You can just put that... Yogurt is the strongest warrior in people, that's true. Alright, Mazizi can now have the lightsaber. Let's equip that. Can I give the Soul Buster to anyone? Would that matter to anyone? Might matter to Bobberoy. Okay, ooh, now my hero can cast Lightning Bolt too. That's very useful. I think Yogurt is technically a mistake, but... what is the Destroyer? What even is this? This is an arrow, and it's worse than what she's got, so I don't have to care. I think everybody's hooked up with their best shit. Maybe. What is the black ring again? Hold on, what is this? Increases attack power by 6 when equipped. Is this technically cursed? Who could use a boost that is actually in the party? It's cursed? Do I want to take it off ever? Like, I don't know if I'll ever want to take it off. Hey Luke, why don't you get into performance enhancing... Giving Yogurt cursed gear for item usage. I don't think that actually... I don't know if that works. We can put this away. Let's give the black ring to Curse gear makes you take recoil damage or lose items. Oh. Well, you know, I'm gonna give it to Luke anyway. We're gonna see what that does to him. And if it makes him useless, we will simply have him uncursed at the church. Alright, you're cursed. Get cursed on. Didn't we have like a white ring too? Prayer ring. What does this do? Magic resistance. Oh my god, we could... I'm sorry, I kinda have to make Narsha, like... 90% magic resistance. In somebody's inventory. Let me just have a quick look through. Increase defense by 6, used to cast Aura. Well shit, Hanzo. Okay, become a healer. You can equip shit out of the item box? That's a surprise. Why can't you equip this? I don't want to equip shit out of the item box. I want to equip this. Oh, hero and healers only. Okay. Yeah, Narsha could use that. Okay, I see. Well, here, hero. Become even better. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Save so we don't have to do that again. Okay. Let's go talk to the Force and check in with Blue and Diane and everybody we care about, which does not really include... Henri's a really nice person, isn't she? She'll be a great queen for Guardiano. She's not only beautiful, but kind and elegant, too. I hope I turn out to be as good a woman as Henri. Kiss. Kiss. Kiss, 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 kiss. Ninja Law 3, Flame. The art of fire and flame that lie within a ninja's cloak. An explosive for fortresses, smokescreens, beacons, or guns. Gunpowder's uses are varied. Be careful. Even if you are curious, you must be careful not to touch me. This ninja suit has gunpowder all over it. Look out, it could blow at any time. You are a walking explosive. I like that about you. One other thing that I got in here, let's see. Yes, this pot. In here I've got Panacea. This ointment is effective for burns, bites and stings, cuts, burns, frostbites, and other ailments. The only problem is, can you smell it? I'm used to it by now, but some people pass out. It's too late now. The smell is on you already. No need to worry. After about 10 days, you'll smell normal again. Ha 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 ha! Sorry about that. I should have told you before. I'm not talking to you anymore, Mom. Steam Suit Secrets, Part 6. The power of the steam engine is transmitted through artificial sinews. These sinews are made from very thin wires. There are 78,000 in the whole suit. 7,800,000. I don't know, there's a lot. Where's Blue? I want to see my baby boy. So like I said, my favorite color is black. That's all I have to say. Okay. Thank you, Xylo. You made an attempt to communicate with me. I respect that. Here's Blue. So the gods created White Dragon to confront Dark Dragon. Yeah, he's our ancestor, but White Dragon wasn't as strong as the gods thought. His suit is made of wire muscles, yes. His suit is made largely of wire muscles. He's a fucking ghost in the shell ass dude. This is because White Dragon had a heart. The reason Dark Dragon is so strong is because he has no heart. Or does that go without saying? Dark Dragon has no heart, so he will destroy or kill anything without a care. The gods tried to avoid this with White Dragon by giving him a heart, but having a heart made White Dragon a gentle thing. And because he was gentle, he couldn't be really strong. In spite of this, White Dragon fought a fierce battle with Dark Dragon. Okay, we're caught up on that. Vankir, you got anything to say? I bet I know what you're thinking. That old guy's been going on for ages. He's so boring. I'd much rather be talking to Chris. That's what you're thinking. Right? That's what I'd be thinking if I were you. Ah, my belly. Maybe I've had too much. Milk is good for you, though. Having empathy is a tactical disadvantage. Yeah, you can't fight with empathy. You can only fight with murder. This happened when I was a kid. I found a small bottle washed up on the shore. Inside was a letter. We are now on an island on the south, it reads. Okay, Luke. Thank you. White Dragon is like Gohan. Kind of is. Why don't I tell you about the Beastmen of Busto? They're the race known as the Terrapup. These Beastmen are like turtles. They lived in Kieselin Lake in the north of Busto. But the winters in Busto are cold, so they had to hibernate in order to survive. While they were hibernating, their village was attacked, so in the end they left Busto. People say they left the Rune Continent and went south, where they now live in peace. Amazingly, this one we actually get to see. There is a turtle person in Shining Force 2. So she has finally told us about a race that actually exists in the continuity of the game. It's about time. Alright, what's our tip? Ooh, seems your enemies are getting a lot strong. Ooh. I've heard you'll come across a steel monster like none you've seen before. Anyone with low defense or hit points will most likely be wiped out. It will be very difficult to beat such a strong opponent without excellent fighters. Alright. The enemies are gonna get stronger, because we're in a new chapter. Who knew? Oh no. Is there anything better than what we've got? Holy Staff can only be used by vicars. We don't really have any of those in the group. I'm good. I think I'm good. Let's, You be most welcome and prompt, GB. Can we find, like, somebody in charge here to talk to? Luke might have a better sword. Axe. I think he's got the best axe we've got. Oh, I should repair the axe. Hold on. Can we repair it? We can repair it. Yee! That's a lot. Well, you know, now that we've repaired it, I think I'm just gonna keep him with that. Because, that was a lot of money. Nothing down here. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. I don't know, is there anywhere that actually... Shining Force? What does that taste like? Disappointment and regret, mostly. You can't go no further than this, you can't. There'll be a scary monster. Windy Castle? Ah, the power is still too low to regenerate the path. I better postpone fixing my electronic organizer then. How long you been there? You been there long? No? I mean, no problem then. What's down here? Prompt Castle, okay. Your castle is a hole in the ground. And all your cities lie in dust. You'll be most welcome here at Prompt Castle, you be. This castle be our pride and joy. We defend it to the last, I tell ya. What is this? Never seen a device like that before. At the top of them there stairs is the king's room, where the king be. I'm hungry! Too bad, kid. You cannot eat the Shining Force. I be a busy man. I have nothing to say to you, I tell ya. There are all kinds of books. Children of the Gods, Creation of the Ancients. How do you create an ancient, anyway? We'll defend this castle to the last. It will never fall. Yeah, this be the old men's room. They're pondering away, so don't be disturbing them. Their heads are huge! Look at those giant eggheads! Fucking. No. Actually we're not. It's the King Cusco's room. Cusco? The king of the castle? The castle designed to be ruled from? That king? That Cusco? And here be the king of Prompt, King Cusco. You better be polite. I'm the king of Prompt, Cusco be my name. Why did you come to my country then, eh? Ah, King Cusco. We're investigating the legacy of the gods, otherwise known as Dark Dragon. An evildoer is trying to free the dragon and destroy the world. We must stop him. Dark Dragon, legacy of the gods, what are you talking about? We are spies sent by enemies to find our weaknesses. No, we... Throw him into jail. Okay, we're going to jail. Keep seeing the soldiers as having bare behinds. If you're in the army, you're allowed to neglect pants. It's very intimidating to the enemies. These iron bars are thick, no way we can break them. There I was, out on an adventure. Suddenly I'm here. Oh, it's you. How did you get yourself locked up in there? Hold on, I'll get you out in a jiffy. Thanks, I owe you one. Don't mention it, glad to be of service. Same as Ivy, I was thinking, maybe it's time I gave up traveling. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Call it a change of heart, know what I mean? I've been to lots of places and now I've had my fill. I hope one day you'll be able to travel yourself. When things have calmed down a bit. Well, I'll be seeing you. Well, he had his character arc. He traveled, and then he let us out of jail, and then he didn't want to travel anymore. That was his character arc. A message has arrived from the man sent to the Tower of the Ancients. Dark Soul's power is awesome. Aleph and Tarazu are fighting a losing battle. I think it's Aleph. It could be Elf. I like Elf. Seems I was overheard. Never mind. I can't keep it hidden forever. I may as well tell you everything. We folk of Prompt are ancient people, direct descendants of what you call the gods. And you were right, Dark Dragon is the legacy of the gods. The gods had their reasons for creating Dark Dragon, but its power scared them. The dragon was sealed away immediately, but not killed. One day it will awaken. To prepare for this, the gods chose 2 warriors and froze them in a deep sleep. Those warriors were you and Lord Cain. If you want to know more, ask around. So, it turns out, Shining, Mazizi is Frozen protagonist. Frogan protagonist. Frogan, yes, Frogan. King Cusco put you in jail for your own good. Please try to forgive him. Yeah, I love saying words. Like an idiot. It's the best. Alf and Tarazu are making their way to the Tower of the Ancients. They've gone to risk their lives to put a stop to the evil Dark Soul's ambition. The other frozen warrior is Cain. They said that. What? Using this path, you can get to Metafuck, but it's been sealed for a long time, so it'll take a while before you can use it. Okay. Can't go that way. Jogurt is this game, I think. I mean, he's not called Jogurt in this translation, but here is Yogurt. He is a yogurt. We're not putting him on the forest for a reason. Is Cain around here? Welcome to Prop Castle. Okay. Greetings, King Cusco is inside. Okay. If you're interested, feel free to go inside. This book was written entirely by the ancient gods. You wanna know what it says? In here it explains all about the paths and civilizations of the gods. Unfortunately, we haven't made sense of it all yet. Yet yogurt is good for nothing unless you want more yogurts. You can't go no further than this scary monster. Legacia is the home of the ancient gods. If you go there, you'll find a great power, which can be used to seal away Dark Dragon. Okay. You're the only one now who can stop Darksoul and seal away Dark Dragon. Cool, good, good. The true form of the Legacy of the Gods is Dark Dragon, you know? Some highly advanced people, almost like gods, brought that monster into this world. It's sad, but it's a fact. Try to find Kane. Meanwhile, distantly here, I think I get, like, a car alarm is going off, and it's very distracting to me. Hello, Windchaser. Alright, Kane is somewhere on the castle grounds. So I think we have to find him to trip a plot flag. Castle Dock. Crown Jewel will protect it till the end. Yep, okay. He's been up there. Is he out here somewhere? The ancient gods created many different races. Elves, dwarves, centaurs, all artificially created. Except for humans, the only true race. You're not allowed to be anything other than human if you're a protagonist. Alarm at the hospital sounded like a duck. Yeah, that's understandable. He's not in here. I'm sorry, we're at the part where Anxiety has to find a plot flag, and the gods, the ancients, were afraid of the new creatures they've made. They created a final beast in order to protect themselves, Dark Dragon. They realized if the dragon got loose, light would be lost to the world and life would die out. The gods could not allow this to happen, so they risked their lives to seal the dragon away. The civilization of the gods became so advanced they could create new life, but then their creations began to turn against them. As is only appropriate, you must kill God as a sacrifice to God. Go up to the throne room and behind it. Okay. Back here is... Aha! Here he is. Kane! What is he doing here? Yes, it is Kane. He was found lying unconscious near the castle. But my brother and Darksoul disappeared under Dragonia. How'd he get here? Most likely, Darksoul created a magical warp in the fabric of space. Kane was able to break through, but the resulting blast likely sent him here. I see. Is he hurt? He won't answer when I talk to him. No need to worry. His wounds have already been treated. He is merely tired. Be patient. Once Lord Kane recovers, you will be able to fight together once again. You too must be tired from your many battles. Please rest yourselves. Aren't the people of this land fighting against Darksoul even now? I have to... Do not concern yourself. As I said before, you and Kane are our last hope. You must rest now. No. Please, King Cusco. Let Mazaidi go to the Tower of the Ancients. Kane, do not overexert yourself. Your wounds. People are fighting and dying out there, so we may live. Mazaidi's not the type to just sit and let others make such a sacrifice. It's always been that way since he was little. Kane, he's passed out again. Your words were not spoken in vain, Kane. Lord Mazaidi, I ask you to go to the Tower of the Ancients. Please save the lives of Aleph and Torizu. Alright, yes, Your Majesty. Shining Force! To the Tower of the Ancients! May the gods be with you. I shall be waiting for news of your victory. Yeah, he's a party member who can be a member of your party. It's fine. Don't worry about Xervian. You just missed me spending like 20 minutes shuffling equipment around. So, you know, the fun part of the game. Anyway, now we're going to the Tower of the Ancients. It is a tower where the Ancients once lived. In a tower. Got a card. Destroy all enemies, get to the tower, when within 8 turns, receive 9,000 gold coins. Alright, who's our team? We got Boo, Hanzo, Domingo, Vince. Yeah, I think we're good on team. Gong is still coming. I'm curious if that will work out. Anyway, Luke is cursed. So, we'll see how he does in battle. Look to the east, that is the Tower of the Ancients. And Dark Souls! I'm worried for the safety of those two sages from Prop, Alice and Terizu. We should avoid unnecessary battles and hurry to our goal. If need be, you can press ahead to the tower by yourself. Mozizi, you can depend on me for healing. Yep, a lot of things are up to me. All things are up to me, actually. Alright, Bulbaroy. Xylo. Let's get Xylo into the forest where you can actually move. No, not Terizu from Metroid. Chorizu from the deli counter. Delicious chorizo! Jet. Okay, we've got jets. We've got, How does Guns have more moves than Xylo? It's a special technique that helps us later. By which I mean I have rings equipped. Alright, Narsha. Speaking of special techniques that will help us, come on, step it up. Okay, step level rises to 3. I should have waited. Anyway, let's make everybody faster. Except Mazzarli. Torch Eyes! I hate it! Thank you. Good work, Bulbaroy! Congratulations, that's why you're my favorite member of the Shining Force. Anyway, here's Xylo. Now just get out front and absorb hits. Okay, jets are immune to magic. That's good to know, actually. You can't hit those because they're over the mountains. Well, you can hit this one. Super! Good work, Gong. Oh, good! Good. Having a healer with defense. Excellent. That was an incredible level. I'm very pleased by that. Oh boy, what does the jet do to Bulbaroy? That is not insignificant. Heal 3 is very important. True? Oh, incoming Charizard. Is Luke cursed? Yes, I gave him the ring of being cursed. Blue, hit that thing. You know what? It's good enough. Good work. You and everyone else, Celine. Ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah, I'm sure I will be bothered by Torch Eyes most effectively. Alright, what is this jet for? It's for dying. Good Bulbaroying out there, Bulbaroy. A woo.wav, go! Then here, do you have range? No. Dang. Well, that's okay. Gabadolahan. Alright, I gave you the halberd. Ew. Diane now has 3 range, but she can't actually get to anyone. Because of the forest and the, you know, people. And the forest people. The people from the forest. Just softening stuff up. If you think... Imagine Lyle. I would prefer to imagine dragons, but okay. Oh, I can't use MP to take 1 hit point. I'm sorry, it's just against my ethos. Gong. Where are we gonging? Picture in your mind a dragon. Now rotate it. Dragon go... Blue fill you and your brain crashed. Let's keep Hanzo up there. Narsha, you probably will be okay if you get hit by something. Luke! Can you kill? No, Luke can... Man? We gotta get Luke into a position where Luke can kill. And all of the enemies are just flying around the forest. That's whack ass. In the vernacular. That should be a level, yes. Defense 3, good. Durable dragon. Speed 1, Hit point 6, good enough. 6 hit points, yes. This is one of them and the other is at the end of the game. End of the chapter, okay. End of the chapter, not end of the game. Bulbaroy, fight a Charizard. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Bulbaroy is level 20. This is the end of Bulbaroy's leveling journey. How is it? I Attack 1, speed 1, hit points 1. That's all you got. Okay. So what is Bulbaroid's final form? Promoted can go above 20? In Shining Force 1? Huh. Okay. I didn't remember that, but okay. Well, in that case, fuck the final form thing. Let's keep going. I would like Luke to have something to do, but... Well, hell, in that case, I've been taking it slow on people who are like level 18 or so, because I didn't want them to tap out. If that's the case, then fuck it, let's go nuts. Imagine the difficulty creep if growth just stopped. I had actually been imagining that, and I'm glad that I won't have to deal with it. Alright, can I hit you? No? Goodbye. So I'm leaving Guns in range of one of those torch eyes. And that feels like a bad idea, but I'm doing it. Attack! 1! He's at 7! I love you, Guns. My big, beautiful, tanky armadillo boy. Look at that fucking defense. You will never die. Unless you die. In which case, you're dead. Domingo can't really do much about those jets, so... Let's just snipe this Minotaur. Soul Steve! I should probably try D-Soul. Anking. Yeah, well, I mean, he is... Yeah. Alright, Anzo, can you rid us of... this laser eye, actually. Torch eye, excuse me. No, but... Inertia. Just slap a Minotaur in the nuts with a belt swing. Oh, yep, there's my main character. Under attack. Luke, square up. Minotaur took no damage, Luke is okay. Okay, so the curse will make him do no damage whatsoever. That's bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. It would have hurt Vankar, except it didn't, for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I think it concerns me now. We'll get that off him as soon as we go back to town. Actually, we'll get that off him as soon as Mazaizi's turn rolls around again. We'll egress out of here and try to fix that, because I don't mind if it affects Luke. Yes, you can still cast Bolt with the lightsaber. Nope. Okay. Fuck this. We're gonna get Luke resurrected and back in. Oh. Alright, well, it didn't kill him. Two types of attack, I guess. Everything is a mystery to me. Everything around here is a goddamn mystery. Anyway, we'll egress back. We'll get the ring off, Luke. And then we'll make a second run at this. Zai level! Attack 3, defense 1, hit points 2. Whoosh! It dodge. How did something that big dodge? What are you doing? Shoot that Minotaur. Just finish it out. Okay. Yeah, that's probably actually the right call. Alright, I'm not gonna use D-Soul on a machine. I am gonna use Freeze 3 on a machine, because these machines suck. Yeah, I would prefer you just die. Thank you. Flamingo, defense, speed, hit points, MP, magic resist. Everything you need. It's everything you want, it's everything you need, it's everything inside of you that you wish you could be. Heal Luke. Hanzo, Alright, can we cast D-Soul on the Torch Eye? Does this do anything? I'm the best strategy gamer alive. Yeah, okay, we're good. This took longer than I thought. We've got to hurry. Alright, we gotta go back to town. We gotta pry this ring off Luke. That one had a soul. Yeah. It had a soul. It's mine now. Yeah. Thank you. This battle was, in fact, easier than I expected, and I think it's because I specifically made a point to overlevel Blue, who is the true MVP of everything. Where is the priest is back here. Yep. Can you... Purification... Bulbaroy and Guns kinda kicked it. Yeah, they did. And Xylo. And, yeah. Do you desire anything else? Save. Wait! Now that he's uncursed, is he still wearing the thing? Apparently Bulbaroy can promote. I think I've already promoted Bulbaroy. If not, I'm going to be very surprised. No. Okay. Are you still wearing the ring? No, it popped off. Alright. Put it back in the box. Yeah, sorry. Multi-layer promotions are only in Shining Force 3. I've been looking into Shining Force 3 because I'll be seriously playing it for the first time. I mean, I've played a little bit of Disc 1 in the past because I was one of the few Saturn owners in the world. But Shining Force 3 is fucking wild, you guys. It has, like, weapon XP. Like, you learn experience in a weapon type. And that allows you access to more moves from that weapon. That's kind of cool as hell, and it allows you to sort of customize... Like, every swordsman won't be using just swords. And I think that's cool as heck. Oh, this is probably bad. Found the Devil Lance. I assume that is also cursed and therefore not worth using. Turbo Pepper! We need that. Blue. Blue needs move more. Increases movement by 1 to 2. So I'm gonna save state real quick. We're gonna stun this motherfucker. Increased by 1. But what if it didn't, though? Increased by 1. What if it didn't, though? Can we, in fact, save scum this, or is it going to be deterministic? Like, is it just fixed that it is a 1-point boost? Increased by 1. Alright, I'm gonna give it, like, 3 more tries. I'm not interested in sitting here all night. 1. Let's try going downstairs. Here, Blue, eat a pepper in the blood. Eat blood pepper. Blood pepper is good for you. Increased by 1. Here, Blue. Go in the dark. And eat a pepper. 1. Okay, we're just gonna keep the 1. I tried. Y'all saw me try. Defeat the Demon Master. Win within 16 turns to receive a sniper. Let's roll out. Listen. We must stand guard until Lord Darksoul is finished. Crush the Shining Force. Do not leave a single one of them alive. Darksoul is nowhere to be seen. He must be at the top of the tower, then. We've got to hurry. Let's take care of the enemies here and go after Darksoul. Alright, let's fuck up this Demon Master. First off, though, what are we working with? Well, we can't go down here. Ice Worm, that probably casts ice. We got a couple Charizards. All the way up there, which we're not getting to. Alright, there's one chest on this map, it looks like. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Torch Eye, Choke Point. Ew, ew, ew. Okay. Alright, let's, Can we go around this direction? We can, yes. Well, Vantir would be the one to send that way if we were gonna. Actually, I don't think we can go in here. I think we have to go this way. Except for, you know, our flyers. Do I want to cast Step? Not right now. I will cast Step in a minute. Landbound people have to zig and zag. Zigzag. Ziggity, 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 zag. Anyway, the reason that it looks like I'm doing well is because I have ground the heck out of my force, and I've done everything I can to be prepared, and yeah, in general, I'm killing it. I'm killing it right now. I've worked my ass off, and I am reaping the rewards. That's not skill, that's just, rote practice, I guess. I don't know. Grinding is a skill. In that case, I am the most skilled player alive. I will grind my ass off. And love every minute of it. Bulbaroid! Stab whatever this is. Oh, it's a robot! It's number 8 in a series of robots. 21! Okay, y'all were right. Attack 1, hit point 1. It's a Bulbaroid level. Alright, march on up there. The fact that he was still gaining XP was proof enough. I'm not clever. Right, there's no innate skill or talent to working hard in practice. Do not grind my ass off. It will get ass dust all over. My butt dust. Do not snort my What is wrong with you? Stream over. Goodbye. He ends up by... Ooh, man. Nice. Blue is getting nicely defensive as well. And I value defense over attack, so, Oh no, Flare has been picking up all kinds of slack insofar as that goes. Alright, Vankir, stab. Ah, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. That was definitely a stab. I don't like the ice worms, though. They've got range. Who'd they hit? Narsha? No. Who did you cast a spell on? Hanzo? Y'all hit somebody. With ice. I think it might have been, Vanguard, thank you. Yep, everybody reminds me at once. Thank you. Thank you all. You're all very helpful. I just have no memory whatsoever. What does step 3 look like? Oh my god, I wish this were hitting Luke. Well, too bad. What does step 3 look like? Like, what is the power of step 3? 4 movement points! On Xylo, I may have overdone this. Used all MP, it was worth it. Ow. Someday they will find you. I don't know why I'm conserving MP with the main character, actually. I could probably have killed that ice worm off. Because what if I need to egress? Then I'm boned, aren't I? Alright, Blue, solo this ice worm. I'm sure you can. Into attacks, yes. When I say solo, I mean none of you all come over here and start shit. I'm gonna have to heal up Vankar after this. I am definitely gonna have to heal up Vankar. Oh boy. I hate ice worms. I hate ice worms. I hate ice worms. Ice worms fucking suck. Blue is asleep? God. My own fault. My own fault. Silo, run up there and stand on Gunts. Stand on Gunts' head and pretend to be a hood ornament. We've only just started with the enemies that can magic light in your face, and it has them all over. Oh boy! Oh joy! Oh fun! Guns out there, Gunson? Only 15 hit points. I've gotta stop being so stingy with my everything. I've gotta actually start using skills like I mean it. Master Ninja theme song. Oh shit. Ow. My Hanzo. I got Hanzo'd right in the Hanzo, and then you attack Guns. You dumb, dumb creature. Okay, because you're attacking Hanzo. More like Hans Ow. Are you putting Bulbaroy to sleep? No, good. Please wake Blue up with this somehow. Yeah! Okay, 4 damage. That's pretty strong, actually. Xylo just constantly being reliable. Good Xylo. Good Xyloing. Good old reliable Xylo. Nothing beats that. Okay, well. I don't think we need to have Gong, like, open up on him, but... no, you can just... Wow. Attack 2, good. Defense 1, max hit point 1, max MP 2. No magic resistance gain, but that's okay. Because with the ring she's got on, that magic resistance 90 makes me laugh every time. Hanzo, just fall back until you can be healed. Nah. Stab. It's stabbering time. You know, I think the battle music does reset at the start of each. I'm only just noticing that. It's not as obvious as it is in Shining Force CD. Shining Force CD feels like it will be a kind of torture because of the music loop, but it's not so bad here for some reason. It's okay, dragons can have a nap as a treat. Dragons can have 4 or 5 naps in a row as a treat. Can you? Okay. There we go. Get a woo-tooed. A woo-too! Defense 1, hit points 1. Oof. That is a lousy level. Alright, guns, roll out. Dawn, please heal my ninja. Actually, can you heal the... No? What does heal 3 do? Big healing, okay. I'm gonna go with just to heal 2. This should fill out his hit points completely. Yarar is a yawn. That did not fill out his hit points completely. I'm very surprised. Yeah, just gonna use the berries. I don't care. Berries? Seeds. The berry seeds! The seeds that are berries! You bury them in the ground, and then you get more plants. Blue can hold out. I'm just concerned. In a gentle way. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is the most useful Boboroid has ever been. Possibly across the history of the series. I really wish I had caught Luke in that step. Oh, don't you put me to sleep. I will fucking stab you. Oh, good. Thank you, Blue. You're humble and lovable. Solo in his sleep. That's true, actually. Now that you mention it. Soloed in his sleep. That's gotta be humiliating. Nasha, stand out there and lure. Actually, you two. Captain main character of the USS main character squad. You can't quite reach there. No, float back here and see if Guns can catch up to you. Or, yeah, he woke up the turn before. Anyway, Gong, not Guns. What's in the box? A Valkyrie! What is that? Gonks. The Valkyrie is a Blessed Lance. Oh! Oh! Hi! Now I know who this ghost killed. But why don't you float over here and challenge the Charizard? We'll swap equipment later. Diane will back you up. Smack. Hanzo, also smack. From over here, so you don't block the stairs. One! Oh, thank you. Pick up that spare. Attack 2, speed 5, because you weren't fast enough. Hey, guess what I'm in range to do? Hiya! Attack 1, speed 6. Okay. Hit points 2. Kind of chewing through these. Yeah, I feel really good about this fight. This fight is making me feel very competent. Fucking Eiffel, man! This fight is making me very competent, I say. Happily, my dragon is impervious to injury. And boy, did that take some work. Yeah, so you missed the 2 3.5 hour blue grinding streams. Two streams where I did basically nothing but grind blue for 3.5 hours. You didn't expect me to actually do it. You never doubt me again. Attack 1, defense 2, speed 2. Okay. I was kind of hoping for some hit points on Diane, honestly. Well, you know, I could just... What if we, I don't expect this to work. But it worked, anyway. Hanzo, honey, we have to, we may have to discuss this habit you have of ripping people's souls out. Those things like Pokemon, can you just put them in a talisman and unleash them? No, that's Smalllock's deal. I'm not sure who else is gonna really participate in this battle, to be honest. We are at a point where, we're kind of burning it down with the main team. Baby boy, all grown up and murdering the enemy. Oh yeah, ouch. Don't set Xylo on fire. And yet I'm still not, what was it, like 16, 18 turns to... what is Blue's stats right now? Attack 45, defense 58, agility 36. He is wearing a power ring for boosted attack. Apparently no damage from magic either. You know, you make a good point. I don't know what's up with that. Actually, Boboroy, can you... heal yourself real quick. That's a pretty great dragon. I could use about 4 more dragons like that. And then we would have a complete Shining Force breakfast. With everything you see here. Including a super attacking Xylo. But yeah, nobody else is gonna be catching up to this group. I think Hanzo might have a claim at the last dude up there. The last dude. Do we have any spells that she can cast that... Nope. I blew her MP pool completely. Oh, I forgot about you! Drive, motherfucker! Okay. Yeah, I forgot about you. How's the Xylo? Get Xylo'd. Defense 1, His leveling is kind of plateaued, though. I could... But instead, I think I will take care of the Charizard. Attack 4, speed 6. Because you needed more speed. You just needed more speed. It's so... You're so slow. You're too slow. Hanzo is level 5 promoted. When you get promoted, your leveling starts over from 1. Level 4?! I didn't know level 4 existed! Anyway, Bobberoy does not need the experience. So... let's give it to somebody a little bit lower leveled, which Hanzo could. Yeah, that shocks me. What is Bobberoy's magic resist? 0. What? Alright, main character power. Bam. Speed 1, hit points 1. Supernova rises to 3. Okay. I am defeated. My life is at an end. Things you say when you're dying. But we have won! We have succeeded in buying enough time for Lord Pinesaw. We received the sniper. Stuffed in the item box. Something smells rotten. It smells like... evil. Or Pinesaw. Darksaw, what is he doing at the top of the tower? You know, I guess that makes sense. If Pinesaw smells like pine, Darksaw smells like dark. Or evil. Lord Darksaw, evil man. I'm worried about the Sage as a prompt, too. Let's go. Why would you be worried? Just because it's playing depressing music? Anyway, first off, what do we get here? Devil Lance. We can cast the shield spell with this, so I'm gonna hand this over to Guns, who can definitely make use of shield spells. Blue had the Paladin, or somebody. Bobberoy got the Paladin, the Valkyrie. And I'm gonna give that to Vankir, not Guns. Because Guns doesn't take enough damage to need to heal 3 every round. Vankir, however, kinda does. Remember, he's not stupid, he's advanced. Very advanced. There was also the sniper, which I assume is an arrow. Yep. For Diane. Diane, our only arrow user. Our arrow medic. Yeah, the evil ring turned out to be cursed. Effective against all types of enemies, distance 2 to 3. Oh, good. Alright. You are... Lord Mazaizi! You're Lord Mazaizi, aren't you? Oh, Alice, you're so fucking floppy! Honey, get on the Shining Forest! You've come to save us. Forgive us, my lord. Darksaw has already left for the top of the tower. We fought as hard as we could, but his power was too great. Don't worry. I'll take care of Darksaw. You two rest here. Yes, my lord. As soon as these wounds heal, we will join you in battle. Wait, my lord. You're not going in alone without any companions, are you? There's something I need to find out about Darksaw. I see. Then at least promise me you'll be careful. Yeah, Alice and possibly Tarazu are going immediately on the Force. Who is Alice replacing? Domingo? I think Tarazu is replacing Gong. Ha! So you finally arrived, Ms. Icy. Hear my words, the tower has already been set in motion. A great power is gathering. I doubt it means anything to you without your memories. But over this continent floats a man-made star, which emits an invisible power. That power is the source of all the magic on Rune. And now it is gathering at the tower and being channeled to Dark Dragon. Miss Ivy, why did you come here alone? I'm sorry, but I had to. Forgive me, if only if only he hadn't turned up. My father would be a good king, it's all his fault. And I will make him pay. This is a pleasant surprise, the Princess of Runefaust herself. I am honored and delighted to have you witness this event. Dark Dragon will soon awaken. The legacy of the gods will be revived at last. I want to note that a lot of this is very fanfiction-y sort of additions to the original Genesis Shining Force. Like, the whole business about a man-made star and whatnot, I don't think that was actually in the original. I think it might have been implied, but... The great and ancient powers of darkness will soon be mine! Huh? What's going on? Cain! Cain! Darksaw, your scheme ends here. Ha! You don't look very well, Cain. Are you sure you're up to this? Well, you can barely stand. Let me end your suffering. By God, that's Cain's music running in! Ah! Rest in peace for all eternity. After all, Cain, it's what you've always wanted. Darksaw, what have you done to Cain, you murderous scum? Murdered him? Silence, fool! It's already too late. Cain, you made a valiant effort in coming here, but you were a little too late. There is no limit to the power out there, but I already have enough to revive Dark Dragon. Indeed, my power is far too great to stop. Listen to me, Miss Izzy. There's no hope left for me. Don't say that! It's not too late to treat your wounds! We have like 4 fucking healers on the force alone. I know my own body better than anyone else. I've been using this suit to teleport, but the strain was greater than I thought. This time I've pushed it too far. Before it's too late, there's something I need to tell you. Listen closely. Are the 2 of you ready? Yes, Mother. I guess so. Alright then, I'll start the cryogenic sleep sequence. What's wrong? Is the equipment not working? Oh, what's wrong, Mother? It isn't broken, is it? No, it's not broken. I'm sorry. I know this is harder for you than it is for me, but even so... Don't worry about us. We've been training for this day ever since we were kids. We've been sleeping in boxes. Kane's right. We're journeying forward in time to save this planet's future. Thank you. Kane, Mazizi, the creation of Dark Dragon was our generation's crime. And now it is up to you to atone for that crime. We may never see each other again, but I will always be watching over you. Kane, Mazizi, together you must protect the lives of the people of the future. Yes, Mother. I will give it my all. Yes. Goodbye, Mother. So we 2 brothers were sent to the future? What's wrong? Your memory, did you... Mazizi. I remember. I remember now, Kane. Our mission. We were gonna team up and seal Dark Dragon. We feared the new race we ourselves had created, and so to destroy it we created Dark Dragon and sowed the seeds of ruin. To atone for that sin, we tried to put it to sleep. I feel like there should be a big blinking box at the bottom of the screen, like, this is a metaphor for the nuclear bomb. Do you remember now? Do you remember, Mazizi? Yes, I remember everything. I remember every little thing as though it happened only yesterday. I was only 17 and I crawled into the freezer to sleep. Good. Looks like I won't die in vain after all. Here, Mazaizi, take this sword with you. The Dark Saber! When that blade is combined with the other, the weapon to defeat Dark Dragon. Cain, don't try to speak. Go to Metaphia. There, all will be revealed to you. There should be a few Atom types left, too. They'll help you. Yeah, this is kind of Chrysalis. A little bit Chrysalis. It's weird to me because the game, I don't think of Shining Force as Sega's RPG series that looks like a fantasy game but actually takes place in a highly advanced future. Because that's Phantasy Star, right? Except Phantasy Star only looks like a fantasy game in like Phantasy Star 3. All the others are pretty upfront about taking place in a futuristic sci-fi setting. So, I don't know, man. King! Well, he's dead. Let's go. Lord McNivy, the tower is about to collapse. Alice and the others have already made their escape. Alright, Mazaizi, we better get going too. Look at my dialogue portrait wobbling around. Huh? What? What's wrong? What's come over you? Huh? No! You haven't... There's something strange about Lord Mazaizi. Perhaps he's lost his voice. Is that what's happened, Mazaizi? I see now. He's overcome by the shock of his brother's death. Come, both of you, we must hurry. Alright, we've got to get out of here. Come on, Mazaizi. End up with societies in cyclical ruin and ancient magitech being lost for cycles. I'm thinking about, a tabletop RPG called, like, Diana, Warrior Princess. Which is, what is Xena, but using modern-day mythology. I think, it had a sequel series called, like, Elvis, the Wandering Bard Chronicles or something. Alright. Now I guess we have to talk to the king, or not talk to the king, because Mazaizi's gone mute. So, let's actually go back to the king. Oh. I hadn't figured that out from the constant shaking and explosion sounds. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, roll with it. I've heard everything. It really is terrible about Lord Cain. And Mazaizi, you've lost your voice, I hear. So it's true, it must have been tough, but don't lose hope. The path has finally been repaired. If you have the Orb of Light, the path will be clear and you go to Metaphia. Get hold of the legendary sword and prepare for the revival of Dark Dragon. Okay, how do I combine these swords? I kinda don't actually know. I think in the original there was a map event somewhere. But I've kind of forgotten. I must apologize, I was unable to stop Lord Cain. You wonder what Slender Man's stats are? You're gonna have to find 8 pages from the RPG guide in order to find those out. Yeah, we got Alice. So, who cares about Cain? That reminds me, we should go back to the, go back to base. And... go back to base. Go back to... here's something... there it fucking is. Are we prepared? Alright, we're gonna drop Gong. I'm sorry, Gong, you're out. And Alice is in. Is Tarazu in? Do you want to make a bank? No. No. I don't want to use the bank. I want to fuck with equipment, actually. Do I have a better staff for Alice than the zombie charm? I should. Jesus Christ, I should. Was the Soulbuster staff? No. You can buy one in the store. No, it can't be done. Sorry, stars. Holy staff. Is this good? No. Anyway, let's hit the store. And maybe we'll buy something for Tarasu, too. They're unpromoted at the moment? Oh no. Then this is no good for Alice. We have to promote them. You can promote them right away. They are level 15. I guess we can promote them. Wizard! Ba 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 ba. Okay. And you get to be a vicar. Wait, that means that... No, that power staff is the best thing for, Alice that we have. But the holy staff might be good for... Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. Tarasu, who are you replacing? A little worse than Chris, but gets Aura 4. Jeez. I gotta be real, I feel like it should be Domingo. Am I really gonna replace Domingo? Maybe I should replace Luke, because... Hear me out, Luke is a little too slow to get to the front lines anymore. Like, we have a bunch of frontliners. Luke is just not gaining experience because he's just not getting to the battle. I think he makes sense. I think he makes sense to cut. Luke will get a chance at Chapter 8. See, you've made it harder now. Weakest links are him, Hanzo. It's true, Hanzo is very killable, but that D-Soul is fucking pulling its weight a little bit. Domingo! Domingo feels like a backup tank. Honestly, yeah, I think I am gonna go with Tarasu. I want Hanzo. I haven't really used Hanzo in any of the... I've used Domingo before, but I haven't really used Hanzo. Why don't I tell you about the Beastmen of Busto? There's a race known as the Celis. As their name suggests, these beastmen are like cats. They have beautiful eyes, soft fur, and cute tails. They're so sweet. Anyway, their beauty makes them very powerful creatures among the beastmen. But they have a kind of aloofness, a pride, if you will. And it stops them from being friendly to other beastmen or humans. I'd like to make friends with them if only they'd let me. We will never see those, I think. Ninja Law 4, Running Water, the art of moving over seas, rivers, or lakes freely. You may run unhindered over the water's surface with these water spiders on each foot. But bear me one thing in mind, should you stop running, you will sink where you stand. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about Runefaust. My father used to be a good man years ago. Runefaust was a small country, but it was peaceful. But then Darksoul arrived. He expanded the army and started invading other lands. I wonder if Runefaust will ever go back to being the peaceful land it once was. Doubtful. Full speed ahead! Steam Suit Secrets Part 7! There is a second model of the Steam Suit, the Steam Suit Mark II. Performance is increased, but it's more difficult to use, so it's only for advanced users. Yeah, Lyle is a double-wide semi, if you know what I mean. I've got all kinds of things in my backpack here, let's take a look. This white towel, for instance. I'm a hoopy prude. Naturally, I use it to dry myself, but I also use it to keep the sun off my head. There's not much else up there to keep the sun off. Let's see, here's Ayla. We must pool our strength to defeat Dark Dragon, that is our mission. If you wish, I could speak with you for a while. I'm one of the Vulpus race. We used to live in the woods to the west of Busto. Very few of our kind are able to use magic. My mother and father couldn't, but for some reason I was born with magical powers. I couldn't help feeling proud of that when I was a child. My mother and father sent me to the Marinera Magic School so I could develop my talents. I was just a child without a care, and I knocked happily on the door to Marinera. Okay. Tarazu, I don't care about your backstory, actually. Blue, where are you? White Dragon fought a terrible battle with Dark Dragon. He did it because he had a heart. If I do not fight, many lives will be lost. White Dragon realized this. He felt it in his heart. But White Dragon wasn't as strong as Dark Dragon. It looked like the powerful Dark Dragon would succeed in killing him. It's always Marinera. Oh, my stomach. Lately I've been drinking too much of that milk. Now the war's gonna heat up. I better slow it down a bit, eh? Can't get too fat. Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Maybe just one more glass, then I might call it a night. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know where we're going next, actually. Where are we going next? Vankier and Chorizo live in Marinera. I'm very good at, talking. I'm very good at talking. Have you noticed that? I say words well. Some queer the night. You know what? Okay. Clear the path with the Orb of Light and go to Menifee. You must take the legendary sword with it. With you. Okay. Look, he's vain, he's queer. Yeah, Van Queer sounds like a dude from the 70s who just drives around in a big van with wizards on the side. When I was young, that was what I wanted to do with my life. The path is clear. Okay. But then the Orb of Light began to glow in the dark. Locked in a cold sleep until the promised day, travelers through time. Master, long time no see. Have you lost your voice? I see. You must go to the Spring of Recollection and use the Orb of Light. I guess this? Mazazi, I'm glad you made it here safely. I know that you have lost your voice. I've been watching you. I know about Cain as well. I have brought suffering to both of you. Please forgive me. There is no time to lose. You must bring me the weapons needed to seal Dark Dragon. Adam will show you the way. My name is Adam. It's been a long time, Lord Ivy. I wanted to help you sooner, but it was my duty to protect Metafia. Metapha. Not Metafia. I know. I don't care. Lord Ivy, please try to remember those sad days. Oh, I love remembering the sad days. You and Lord Cain were the warriors chosen to seal away Dark Dragon. After a deep sleep in the passing of many years, you woke here in Metapha. You were supposed to take 100 of us Atom-type robots into battle with you. That would be a way different Shining Force. But then Darksoul showed up. Fools! I'll never let you seal Dark Dragon. Dark Dragon will rise again like bread. Together we will reduce this world to ashes, also like the time I tried to make bread. Demon Breath! The robots have been destroyed by Darksoul's Demon Breath. Why does Cain get a Terminator model? He gets like a T-800. Mazizi, I'll hold them off. You've got to get out of here. Is that what he's wearing as a suit later on? Thanks to Cain, you at least were able to escape with your life. However, before the memories lost during your long sleep could be brought back, you were tossed into the sea. I was able to keep myself from being discovered, unfortunately. Cain and our leader, Chaos, were captured by Darksoul and brainwashed. Oh, that's Chaos, okay. Of the 100 robots in our unit, only I now remain. I will fight alongside you. This is Adam. He is our final recruit. I've tried to use him so many times, and he's so goddamn bad. I wish he were not bad. To seal Dark Dragon, we need the Chaos Breaker. The device needed to call forth the Chaos Breaker is inside. Let's go, quickly. You think blue was hard, maybe? Lord Darksoul's orders, you must be exterminated. Defeat Chaos. Or do you think Adam is, like, learning next level electronics? No, I am sure about my team, thank you. Start the battle. Lord Darksoul's orders, you must be exterminated, exterminated, exterminated. Oh, he's a Dalek. So this is the heart of Metapha, land of the gods. It sucks. Let's leave. Oh, sorry about that. I was just fascinated by all these wonderful machines. We do not have the nasty Finko sword. Now then, Mazizi, what are your orders? Stop the humanoid, stop the intruder. Coin detected in pocket. Excuse me, Mazizi, while your voice is gone, you won't be able to cast the Egress spell. Son of a bitch. Do not forget this. Fight hard, warriors! The heart of Metapha lies just ahead. I do not have the, like, combined sword, no. Let's get the Chaos Breaker. Alright. Well, this is a fucking heap. Oh my god. Torch-eye, 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 okay. Pomeroy, I think you can just stay put for now, actually. Same for you, Vankar. Hunko, very good map to let them come to me. Yeah, more or less. Luke, why are you still here? Because I kept Luke and... okay. I'm aware of the choices I make. Okay, Narsha, Step 2. I probably should have gone with attack up, actually. Oh well. Speed 1, hit point 1, aura 3. Nice. Never gets enough MP. Well, she has quite a lot. Actually, Luke. Go over here and fuck him up. Fuck him up, Luke. Ow, my 1 damage. I'm muted, not impotent. I can still kick your ass. I don't have to say a word to do that. Alright, Alice. You have 15 MP. Oh god! You're gonna fucking die. Alright, just get some XP in. Tarazu! Do whatever. Oh, hello. Wait a minute. Come around here. Shield. That should help, I guess? Shield just blocks magic. Well, at least it won't be casting, like, ice spells on me then. It won't be casting ice spells if I stab it to death either, so... Not that Bulbaroid's getting much experience. I should really cool it on the Bulbaroid. And the Dilo, I guess. Gengar, however, kill. Ooh, that's ranged. Good. Hanzo, also kill. Not quite. Speed 1, that's it. That's all you get. Wow, okay. I'm slightly unimpressed by that, but... It's okay, Blue can just pick up this spare, get a little extra XP. Narsha, No, I think I'm good with Narsha. Alright, Luke, can you handle being bashed about a bit by these guys? Yes, you can. On a crit, you take 1 damage. On a crit from level question mark enemies, you take 1 damage. Luke, how could I ever have thought to cut you? That shield isn't just for show! This is no Zaku, boy! No Zaku! doubling. This axe in his hand isn't just for show. He's sensing. I gotta do a comparative. I gotta compare, one moment. You know, as soon as we're done here. I gotta check something. Luke is attack 48, defense 54. Dunce is attack 51, defense 72. Okay. Blue 45, defense 58. So Luke isn't like even my top tier, but at the same time, goddamn, Alice, you have bolt. Headcanon. Alice is so fluffy because they spent a lot of time practicing bolt magic. Dislike the animation for bolt. Interesting. Why? Fluffy because static electricity? Yep, exactly. That's what I was implying. Very simplistic. Ah. Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. Super! Ice War and Murder. The older game versions are more demonstrative. I do have to admit that some of the attacks in this do feel very lacking compared to what I remember of the Genesis version. But you know what? We'll be playing Shining Force CD. We'll be playing Shining Force 2. There'll be plenty of time to enjoy the Genesis version attacks of things. You strap a bow to your centaur, they should be your first archer, not your last. That's good. Let's not go straight after Chaos. I don't want to end this too soon. Both going to play Shining Force 2. I can't promise anything. For me, it's all about the whims of the wheel. And while I have added the Shining Forces to the draw pool, I can't promise when they'll come up or anything like that. Halloweens! Yes, Halloween-a-whack. Hush, my darling, no fear, my darling. The lion's on the phone. Oh, hi, Chaos! Critical hit my main character for fucking nothing. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I just got really blessed with defense stats. And that's why everyone is so mighty. I got really lucky. Go ahead and freeze the Minotaur. You're right, it's the same animation for every spell, too. And I think that does Alf a disservice. Max hit points 1. Oh, ew. Like that in the first game, too. True, but that doesn't mean I like it better. You guys can take out this dude creeping up at us from the back. Woo! My favorite awoof. Gonna poke you in the eye. You know, why not? Just to get her a little bit of experience. Oh my god. Blowing holes in chaos. Yeah, Valkyrie regens. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Speaking of getting a little experience. 9 damage. Ooh. Oh, I don't know why I worried. Keep it up, Luke. Keep swinging. Gambate, Luke. Attack 2, hit points 3. Pretty good. Whoops. Goodbye, Minotaur. Steel ring. I don't know what that does. It proves you're a engineer in Canada. Wait until Chaos Breaker. Believe me, I am. Oh, you know, that was actually pretty damaging. I have respect for that. Now let's set this man on fire. Seven experience points. Oh, ow. Oof. Ow, my bones. I don't know. Manufacture some experience for yourself. Alright, let's finish clearing these guys out. $23. That's pretty high level, in my opinion. Defense 1, that's it, that's all you get. Haha. The guy who did Diana Warrior Princess and Elvis the Legendary Tourist did a Flatland RPG. Flatland was that one, webcomic, wasn't it? No, Flatland was, oh, that was a completely empty level. Overall, I have not changed my mind against Birdman being mediocre. You know, he's making a start at it. Like, maybe I've just been shit in the past. Maybe I am a better player now. Maybe I know what I'm doing. Maybe I am in fact fantastic and Birdmen are great and powerful. And I should be deploying them at every opportunity. Pick away at chaos a little bit, please. This might actually be bad. Yeah, that could be bad. Right, that's what I forgot was the thing. I forgot what Flatland was. Keep casting shit. You know what? Go ahead and cast the powerful version. Razu? I don't know, heal blue again. I should have healed, Narsha. So, yes? There's nothing in here. Elements are a thing in this game. No, actually I didn't. I honestly thought that it was just like, you have the wide area cast, you have the... Okay, Bolt does more damage to robots. Good to know, actually. But Vankar is about to finish off Chaos. I genuinely didn't know that. Thank you for telling me that. A gold ring. Lord Mazavi, it is you. What have I been? Yes, now I remember. I was controlled by Darkfall. He's already at the Castle of the Ancients, my lord. There is another gate of the Ancients in Runefaust, and it has been opened. Darkfall is beginning the final ritual to revive Dark Dragon. Quickly, there is no time. Lord Mazavi, I have failed you. Exploding. Our castle is under fucking attack, my fucking lord. When light and dark are as one, so shall be born a sword to destroy chaos. Already destroyed chaos, he's back in the other room. A shining blade for the power of light. A shadowy blade for the power of darkness. Okay, stick them in the pool. Do it, do it, do it. Right, how do I do this? Maybe I have to go around to the other side. You have to stick them in oh, this, right. It does it automatically even, so if I had just walked up to it. And then a sword sprouts from the earth. The two previous swords are not consumed. That's the Chaos Breaker. It's the only force capable of sealing Dark Dragon. The blade is yours to take. Are we... How close to the ending are we? How close to the ending are we? One chapter and one fight. Alright. I think I'll handle the one fight, but... The last chapter is a motherfucker. Cool. Even Chaos, who was to have been your starchest ally, was converted to evil by Dark Saul. In fairness, you did name him Chaos. I'm not sure what you expected to happen there. With your memories lost, you were left to face an unfamiliar world alone. I was so worried you would fail your mission, but now I see. You've got so many wonderful friends who believed in you. They are your real treasures. Know that they are the true power to seal Dark Dragon. The destiny of Metapha has now been fulfilled. The spring that supports me will soon run dry. Don't look so sad, it's time to go. Believe in your friends, fight bravely to the end. They didn't name him Chaos, they named him Chows. Alright, let's go do that last battle. Yeah, the Ancient Spirit was just a spirit in the Genesis version. Here she's implied to be like some kind of mother computer, like Mother Brain, or the computer in Phantasy Star, which I think is also named Mother Brain. Heavily implied to be your fucking mom? I guess? I guess you could read the text like that, yeah. Oh wait, do I have to... Yeah, I have to actually put the sword on the hero. Hey, 69, nice. Cast level 4 freeze spell! A level 4 freeze spell? Okay. Let me just save. And talk to the people who I care about. Yeah, the hero has access to freeze for it. That's nuts. You gotta talk to the king one last time. Okay, right. In the meantime, I will also do a quick chat around the Shining Force. I want to talk to Blue. I want to talk to, But then there was a miracle. The sight of the dying White Dragon risking his life to defeat Dark Dragon. This moved the gods, who had always been afraid to pick up their weapons and fight. White Dragon and the gods fought together and finally sealed away Dark Dragon. So the fight ended well. But White Dragon had been so badly injured he would never be able to fight again. Oh, well, that sucks. The letter I found was from the band of warriors. Everyone thought all but Gort and a few other men had been killed by the giant Kraken. In fact, many were alive and well on an island somewhere to the south. I've got all manner of things in my backpack. What else? This little notebook. I make sketches in here of the scenery I pass on my travels. And also I like poetry, so I jot down poems I think up in here too. While you're here, why don't I read you one? It's called Sun, Stars, and Mother Earth. Oh sun, your brilliance hides the stars and lights up the earth. Oh sun, when you go down... You're looking a little bored, maybe I'll read the rest of you some other time. There's an elephant in the room? Do I have an elephant? I haven't been using the elephant. May's a lovely girl, don't you think? To be honest, I was a bit scared of her at first. When we got to talking, I realized she's really nice. When Lo was bothering me one time, she just shoved him away. Hell yes! Fuck Lo. I want to become strong like May one day. I forgot May was on the force. I know she's a usual mainstay, but even if I had to, I couldn't find anything to say. Every time they mention an island to the south, that's Grans or Palmecia from Shining Force 2. Makes sense. Last night I got out of bed to take a leak, came back half asleep, and mistook Henri for my pillow. Whoops! She was really angry. Ugh. Just thinking about it makes me tremble. No comment. Domingo! His eyes are spinning round and round. Seems like he's thinking over a difficult problem. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm too tired to talk now. That's okay. Every time they mention an island to the south, that's Grams or Palmecia. Yeah. God, Shining Force 3 is gonna be a fucking trip. That game has so much lore, so many layers, lots of people to talk to. I'm really looking forward to it someday in the far future. Shining Force CD will be the opposite. It has, very little lore, but it does have a lot of battles. A lot of battles. I'm glad you're safe, Ms. Ivy. I've heard all about meta stuff. So far, I've heard that very little of 1 CD2 applies. Literally the series got, yeah. We will play Shining Force Gaiden 3, too. I think. I'm committed to getting through this whole series, eventually. Not in a row, but eventually. Forget it for now, I have a mission for you. Fiend's Dark Soul has somehow returned to Runefaust. Runefaust and Guardiana have always been brother nations. Guardiana protects the west gate of the Castle of Ancients. Runefaust the east gate. Dark Soul's got the Book of Secrets. No doubt he will find out from the book how to open the east gate in Runefaust. He'll gather his strength to the Tower of the Ancients. If he gets inside the castle, it may be impossible to prevent him from waking Dark Dragon. Your only hope, but all of Runefaust's army is against you. You can't seal Dark Dragon unless you beat them. The final battle is here. Are you ready? Hell yeah. Very well, fight bravely. I'll have the road to Runefaust open. Don't worry, I have like a chronological thing somewhere. Okay, where are we going? I think we're leaving town. Yeah, I took a look at the first chapter of Shining Force CD. And it's like Shining Force babies. Everybody's kids join the Shining Force. And you know, if they remake... If they ever do Shining Force remakes, I kinda hope they borrow a tick from Fire Emblem and, like, let you choose who hooked up to make the kids in Shining Force CD. I know that's controversial, but I wanna get centaurs knocking boots with Xylo and stuff. Alright, it's time to finish this once and for all. No, it isn't. There's a whole chapter after this. I'll show you what this steam suit is really capable of. I love that random characters just have dialogue in the openings of these. Alright, wait, let's take a look here. No enemies up here. None over here. Couple down here. Okay, we're headed down towards this gate, clearly. And it's through a fucking forest, naturally. The last time forests and mountains will ever be relevant. Good to know. Xylo is barefoot and centaurs have hooves. Whose boots? No, that's how you make kids. You get a set of, you get like 2 boots for each participant, and you whack them together. And this results in pregnancy somehow. Luke, move right here. Alright, let's... step this crew. It's the wrong group, but I'm okay with that. Blue, Narsha, Hanzo, Alice, Luke. Skull Force. I think I have that on Epic somewhere. I feel nervous moving Alice like anywhere on this map. Horse shoes. Horse hockey. Yeah, I feel very nervous about this battle for some reason. I don't know why. Armed skeleton. Ornament armed arm. It died 3 times and was reborn twice. Firearm. Oh, they're archers. Okay. No, they're melee unit. Oh, they shoot. They just shoot you. They're melee units who shoot you. Okay. I'm afraid to move house anywhere. I knew it! She's gonna die! What? Alice, how much magic resistance do you have? Impervious to cold because fucking fluffy. 47, okay. You know what? I'm good with that. Attack 1, Speed 1, HP 3, MP 5. They think you're a wizard of some kind, don't they? Hit points 1, okay. Diane, just kill him. Don't care. Mid-damage AoE. That... yeah, that is kind of weird to have swapped. This, that said, this doesn't feel that bad. This doesn't feel that... like, I feel like we're doing well here. I don't want to put Blue where these guys can wail on him, but... I do want to move Luke up there. Narsha! Everybody heal! That was probably for Tarazu. But, oh well. Empty level! Oh, that's the first time I've seen that on her. Haven't had anyone fucking die in multiple battles. I've learned to be careful. Ah! Oh, okay. Bulbaroid, get down there and attack that priest. Hanzo just starts stabbing cows. This Minotaur should be dead by the time it gets around to attacking her. Luke is right there. So is Guns, but Guns I'm gonna shunt... Oh, no. No, I am gonna shunt Guns over this way. Anyway, this is the last battle of the night, so, well, you know, we could... did not quite kill the dog. What a shame. Attack 4! Speed 2! Hit points 3. Cool, good, nice, okay. Loot shot. Loot shot. Attack 1, speed 2, hit points 1, it'll do. The Great Luke Chop. Oh, well, this is gonna hurt. It's alright, this'll give Tarazu something to do. Oh, they are ranged units! Oh, these are centaurs, no wonder, okay. I thought these were the Skull Force. It's okay. Blue will live. Which is as big a surprise to me as it is to any of you. Multiple flashbangs. Yeah? How did you miss an entire dog? Anyway, Hanzo, go back here and get healed. Dog ducked the overhead, okay. It's plausible, it could happen. '22, attack 1, defense 1, speed 1. Okay. Puncture. Diane can... Yes, good. Guns can't quite hit there. Don't stay there forever, but you can handle a couple of those. Constantly above the standard archer weight class. I feel like that's a thing with Diane. Like, she's always been uncommonly good for me. I've never had a use for the other two. And I've tried to run Lyle a few times, because he's cool looking. That said, at this point, I half wonder if it's all confirmation bias. You know, if it's all just confirmation bias. I don't think you can hit from even here. No. That's fine. My god, that is a Gatling gun. Never a chance to make him good. Yeah, you're right. Alright, Barbaroy, get the fuck out of there. I don't trust you sitting there. In the death zone. Enemies are starting to hit much, much, much harder. I am really, I am very much noticing that. Fire? Yeah, this will do 4 damage, no matter what, I'm sure. Oh, the priest is going to hit me. The priest is going to hit me with your noodle arms. Get a wood! Yeah, no, Barbaroy, fuck off out of there. This is not a place for you. Right now. Xylo can hang, though. I'm pretty sure Xylo's a good to hang. Maybe. Diane, just sit back and snipe. Blue's got you covered. Oh, you almost had yourself covered. God damn, Diane. We were just talking you up, and I forgot you could do that. "21! That's 1 attack for the big man." Nope. I was wrong. You can't do that. You can't hang back there. You can't. Nope. Kill the dog. Murder this dog. This dog needs to die. Defense 3, speed 2, hit points 4. Cool. Good. Whiff the dog! Narsha, can you pick up this spare? Yes! I kinda thought you'd get about half of that. Good work. A very good server, it is. That's one fluffy little fucker. Oh, don't like it. Don't like this at all. Oh good, you just hit Xylo. You hit Xylo? You spank him like the Hellhound? Jail! Jail for 10,000. Oh, okay, never mind, you're just gonna... Diane is gone. We were just talking her up, and I made a mistake. You know what? I haven't gotten any better at this after all. Fly back here and get healed. You handle the dog. My hero is still mute, so I can't egress. That upsets me. I can space lasers. Okay, that's something. Yeah, I could freeze sword. How big is Supernova? It is not. How big is Ice Sword? It is not. Okay. Dog. Sit. What the hell is that? Okay. We cast Flamethrower. 1% magic resist. Thanks. Blue's working on it. That wasn't even a critical, as far as I can tell. Attack 1, speed 1, hit points 1, cool. $25 damage. Don't think it's a standard attack. I couldn't tell you, honestly. Ora. There we go, now Blue's out of any danger. Oh, that did appreciable damage to Luke. I'm impressed. Do guns ignore armor? Wait, can I get in the middle and heal? No, I don't need to heal both of them. Sure do. That's more. Level 2, hit points increased by 1. Just shoot me with a cheese grater? I think it's supposed to be a machine gun. I cannot reach it. It is kind of ambiguous. I'll give you that. It is pretty ambiguous. Bulbaroy up. Xylo can move up again. Pepper Cannon. You know, okay. Yeah, we don't need that entire side of the enemy field. You guys can just stay there. It's fine. Don't come over here. Damn it. Alright. I don't know what the range on this thing is, so I'm gonna stay healthily back a bit. Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. Actually stand back here and wait for Chorizo. Which is his official name now, I'm sorry. I can't think of him as anything else anymore. He's Chorizo now. Shit. First you do the bit, then you become the bit. Maybe I should have tried to de-soul him. Fine. Breakfast burrito. I am often healed by the presence of a breakfast burrito. So yeah, that feels accurate. Just taking him down. I don't want these guys shooting at anybody. I love that I can get around behind him. Ooh, alright. Narsha, you can mop up the Skull Force. Yeah. Defense 1, hit points 1, boost level 3. Ooh! I can level 3 boost the hero and have him cast Murder Death Space Cannon. That's a wonderful... What a wonderful thought. That thought takes me to the happiest place on Earth. Hoboken. Whoop, we missed. Dogs are dodgy. Dogs are dodgy! Quit dodging me, dog! You know what a dog can't dodge? Magic, but I don't have any right now, so... Am I suggesting anywhere in New Jersey is happy? Sure! Some parts of New Jersey are protected by Megas XLR. Fire! There, Space Cannon the dog. How bad is this gonna be? No. Alright. Blue's come such a long way. Speed 1. Blue's come such a long way. And we are done. Whoa. Spell-like effect. Mazizi, we've got the enemy on the run now. Runefell lies just ahead. Prompt and Metapha. Homes to the gods and their heirs. It was there that Mazizi recovered all his memories. At last, he and his brother Kanye learned of their ancient destinies as warriors. But the death of Cain was too much for Mazizi to bear, and he lost his voice. The revival of Dark Dragon is near. The Shining Force is now preparing to venture forth into Runefell. The final battle is at hand. I don't know what you're talking about. You must have misheard. I would never mispronounce somebody's name for comedic effect. Alright, we have saved. This is where we're gonna stop. I'm not even gonna look at the first part of this. Okay. Tomorrow night, we begin and potentially finish, I don't know how long it is, the final chapter of Shining Force for the Game Boy Advance.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Put ants up your butthole. So, I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that you all had a good night. I'm hoping that, yeah. There is nobody on I care to raid right now. So, I am just gonna release y'all into the ether. Good night. Good times. And may your force never be less than shining, I suppose. Goodbye.